What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's James Williams, also known as Melchizedek inside the Upland metaverse. So, today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can quickly flip properties and make cash and UPX. Now, it's important to understand that as this metaverse is being built out, people are adding what I would call value to the project. Individual developers and people like that. So, for example, there's a program called Marla. Well, but before I go into Marla, let me explain this to you. Let me show this to you. So, just to show you that it's possible to pull cash out, because if you're on the fence, you're saying, why would I invest money into something like this? You see here, my USD balance is $165. So, yesterday I pulled out 150. Today I have 165 that I can pull out. Remember, on the previous video, I told you guys I was in this for like 450, maybe 470. So I've already pulled out all of my money. I think I pulled out 625, 650. This is an additional 165 that I can pull out that I'm not going to pull out. I'm going to use that to buy Spark when the next Spark sale comes. All right, so with that being said, let's go into how I've been able to do this and how you can do it. So let's just take Chicago for an example. I have 40 pieces of property on Ashland Street, if I'm not mistaken, in Chicago. Well, if you understand the program Marla that's been developed over here on Discord, let me show you Marla. Marla constantly updates and shows the most recently listed properties. And as they go up on the market, you can see them immediately. Let's see, Marla bought 117, 119. For whatever reason, I decided to do a video on Marla and it's not updating. But what I have been doing is, I know that there are hundreds of people sitting here watching Marla. Like, look at all, these are all the people who are a part of this. There's 23 pros, 5 executives, 9 directors, 8 Uplanders, 203 visitors. So it's plenty of people here who are watching what happens on Marla. So what I do is to trigger them to buy is I will list the property, give it time, and then unlist the property. So for example, this one, Ashland, this one I got set up for $9, right? So I'll sit here at night when I know people are off work and they're at home and they're playing around, and I'll click sell and I'll sell it for 13,000. No, I wouldn't even do that. I would sell it for 98.50 in UPX. Oh, that's USD. That is not the right thing. Let's go back. UPX 9,800. I'll list it for sale. Come back over to Marla. As you can see, I listed it for sale for $9,800. I will come back over to Marla and look and see if Marla updated that listing. Now, for whatever reason, it's not updating at the moment. Let me come out of there. Let me go and click here. Marla feedback, Marla. Let's go to the bottom. And see, the last one is showing is 4:45 a.m. I don't know what's going on with it, but nonetheless, typically it pops up that listing immediately. And all these people who are looking, executives and directors and everybody else, they notice that, and now you have the attention of those buyers immediately. Granted, that's if Marla's working correctly. So what I would do typically is I would sit there and go back and forth, listing those properties, putting them on the market and taking them off the market over and over again, and kind of try to figure out what the buying point is and the price is. So that's what I did over here in, and I don't want to sell that because I'm cool. Let's take that off sale. I don't need to sell anything else right now. That's what I did here in San Francisco just yesterday. So just yesterday, I started playing with the market to see what kind of attention I could garner. So I had, it should have been right here in this area. There's 2 left. Yes. So I had one, two, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine properties in this area yesterday. And so I started off by listing the first one for 30 USD, right? So I said sell. No, I think I sold the first one I put up for like 25. So I said 25 USD. 25 USD. Now I know this area is hot. I'm pretty sure I'm below the floor for this area, for the property sales itself, and I'm fine with that. When you look at it realistically, I'm in $3.08 for this property, and if I'm making 20 bucks, that's a damn good. It's equivalent of 20,000. That's a pretty good 25,000 when you convert the USD to UPX. That's a damn good rate of return. So I'm fine with taking $25 for this property. Now there are other people out there who say, I want 20x on my money, 10x on my money, and okay, you want 30 bucks, fine. But I'm fine with taking 2x, 3x, 5x. If you offer me 20, I'll take it all day long. If you offer me 10, I'll take it all day long. But I'm fine with taking a quick flip, 100% on my money, 200% on my money, because my plan is to continue to do it over and over and over again. So I list the property, sell, US dollars. Let's just say $25. I'm walking away with 23, which will be 23,000 in UPX. Boom. Listed for sale. Anticipating it showing up on Marla, even though it doesn't look like Marla is updating. So this might not work live like I wanted it to. Let's go back. Let's get out of Marla. Let's go here. Let's come back. And maybe I'm in the wrong spot. No, I'm in the right spot. But it's not listing anything. But nonetheless, when this is working, it's popping back and forth relatively quickly. I mean, Marla is working flawlessly when it's working the way it's supposed to. And so I would be here and watching to see, for example, somebody listed 3401 Anderson Road in Nashville for $9.50. I guarantee you this has been purchased. Watch this. Let's just check it. And see if it's been bought. Alright, let's go search. Put the address in, paste. Anderson Road. Okay, that's not even Nashville. And let's go Nashville, NASH. Alright, Nashville, Tennessee. If it hasn't been bought, I'm about to buy it my damn self for $9. Oh, something quirky is going on with this. This is crazy. What's up with you, Upland? Well, that would help if it went to the right area. Alright, I'm not going to be able to find that road. That's crazy. Let's try it one more time. Go back to Marla. 304 Anderson Road. Let's take the whole thing. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's paste there. Shit, there's a bunch of... Why are you taking me to this area? This is not that. Okay, whatever. Screw that. I don't understand why he's even thinking about taking me to Nashville, Arkansas. That's insane. Alright. It's buggy right now. Let's try it one more time. That's crazy. Alright, I'm done with that. That makes absolutely no sense what's going on. Nonetheless, you get the point of what I'm making, which is take advantage of the programs like Marla that you know are instant listing services that allow people to know what's going on in the marketplace immediately. I don't anticipate anybody picking up on that property I just listed because clearly Marla is not working. And so people are not seeing that right now. Hopefully it's not down for the count. Hopefully it's just something minor. Or maybe I need to close out this and start it again. Let's see. Let's open Discord again. No, it is what it is. Something's going on with it. But nonetheless, that's how I've been able to successfully do it. Now, if Marla is not working and it's not coming back online, I'm going to have to come up with a different strategy because that's what I've been doing. I've been listing on Marla, giving it a couple of minutes, 15, 20 minutes, checking to see if anybody's bought it, and then if not, I would lower the price. And I would keep on listing and unlisting, making that property show up, and creating kind of my own little auction for that property because people are definitely looking at it. They're definitely seeing it when Mall is working. So I would just continue to do it over and over and over again until I got a bite. And when I say I would come down sometimes by 50 cents, a dollar. But I had a floor price that I want. So if minimum I'm going to take is $20, I'll start at $35 and I'll keep working myself down. List it, give it 10, 15 minutes, unlist it, list it at a lower price, 10, 15 minutes, unlist it, get down to $2 or $3 less than my original list price, leave it there for a day, come back. If it's not sold, bring it down again. And then once I get to my floor price, I just leave it at the floor price. And if nobody's paid attention to it or nobody's bought it, then I know there's no interest in the property at all. And what I'll do is just take it off the market and go on to the next one. So that's my strategy. And that's a way that you can quickly flip properties. As long as all the technology is working, it should work for you. Now, granted, if the technology is not working or things are going crazy, then I don't see it working. Just like right now, I don't believe Marla is up and running. I'll try and figure out a little bit more about that. If I don't know who the developer is of Marla, but it was a great idea. And I think it's one of the value added things that we really need for Upland. I don't know about you. I'm excited about Los Angeles opening up. I want to go into Los Angeles with $1 million, so I'll probably end up selling something to get me another 12,000, so I can go into it at $1 million dollars. And then there's certain areas I have that I'm targeting. And my philosophy, like I said before, is beat the block up. So I would, like Wilshire Boulevard, I would try and buy everything on Wilshire. Like literally from this end. I don't know if this is still considered Los Angeles. It is. Yes, it is. From freaking this end. No, that's Santa Monica. From whatever the freaking bordering county is, all the way in, I'm trying to buy everything. And then what I can't get, because there's super duper competition, I'll go to another area and I'll get another huge portion. Look at Ventura Highway up here. Ventura Boulevard. And if I'm not mistaken, all of this is a part of Los Angeles County, all this up here. When I looked at the map, if I'm not mistaken, I think it goes even higher than that. But nonetheless, there's going to be plenty of property to be purchased when it comes to this Los Angeles opening, and I'm excited about it. But I like to get a property that crosses the city. And the reason why is as people are moving around and they need to send, especially once the cities are full, if you're at a medium or a middle point to cross the city and you have a significant number of properties, then you give yourself a really good opportunity to pick up on those send fees. Now, my fees are typically low, 5 UPX and 10 UPX. I think every now and then I got one that's listed ridiculous, and that's probably by mistake. But for the most part, it's 5 and 10 UPX. I'd rather pick that up and be cheap and just continue to get the activity of people traveling back and forth. So I know that as this comes out, there's going to be a lot of people who go after like what they consider to be collections, and that's fine. If you got the wherewithal to do that and you have the UPX to compete, do it. But if you're new, you don't have to do that. Just understand that these cities are selling out rapidly. So I was in the Berkeley opening waiting. Where the hell is Berkeley? And Berkeley pretty much got bought up. To me, it seemed like it was in freaking minutes, man. It was ridiculous what happened. And then I didn't have enough sends to move myself around the way I needed to. So if I'm you and we're headed into the opening of Los Angeles, if you're new to the game and you know how much money you want to put up, if you want to put up $100, fine. If you want to put 200, 300, 400, I think you'll be fine putting that. I know you'll be fine putting the money in the game. It's just a matter of what your strategy is. And if your strategy is to make quick flips and pull money out, cool. Now, I don't know if there's a waiting period for, taking USD out as far as the system is concerned. If there is, then you want to be mindful of that. However, even if you started with $50 and your goal was to flip that $50 to 150, take that strategy, get properties in good areas, and then list them immediately and keep playing with that listing price. It doesn't cost you anything to put it on sale and take it off sale. So since it doesn't cost you anything, you can do it all day long until you find yourself a buyer. But you have to get the property in front of the buyers, and Marla is where the buyers are active when Marla is working. The last update was 4:45 a.m., which it's clearly not working. Let's just see. Let's search New Orleans. And see if there's anything. Yeah, so it's been down for 2 days. Let's go down to the bottom. Yeah, it's been down for 2 days. So I don't know. We might have something going on with that. Or maybe they made it to where you had to pay for it. But nonetheless, this has been my strategy, and this is how I've been pulling money out, is via Marla. So if you're trying to get in this game and you're trying to make some money in this game, understand the tools that are available. Use those tools to your advantage. And that's all I'm saying to you. All right, this is Melchizedek. I'm out of here. This is probably my third video. Yes, my third video. And I plan on dropping a video every day just talking about Upland. I'm looking to get a minimum of 300 subscribers, guys. If you see this video, subscribe. I want a little bit of a real estate army. In the next video, I'll talk to you about my real world real estate background. Some of my friends who are in this game that are playing that kind of got in late. I started a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And now they see it and they're like, man, I'm coming in the game heavy. So I would love to have a nice little following here of people that I can work with and talk to. We can contribute Spark together to build houses and do different things. I will be buying Spark with the proceeds that I'm making from in-game. And I think right now I have 4 Spark. I want 14. So my goal is to get 10 more Spark over the next couple of months to where I can go in and start building, because I have a significant amount of property that I would like to build on, especially in the New Orleans area. I'm born and raised in New Orleans. I love the city. Hate the crime, but I love the city. And this area here, I would love to build out. I mean, literally, this is where my old high school was in New Orleans on Crescent Street. So I would love to build out this entire area that I bought and put houses there. So that's the plan. And I'm going to keep on pushing forward till I can make it happen. Bancroft, I got a couple of pieces on Bancroft. Now, I'm not sure what Upland is going to do about the actual structures themselves, but I anticipate that if they allowed you to build structures, there's going to have to be some kind of compensation for that. Of course, the structures add more value to the property with a structure on it, but I'm anticipating that maybe we'll get additional rents for having structures on properties. So we'll see. I'm excited about it. What they're selling this for, $250,000. Wow, with no structure on it. Wow. Why am I selling that for $28,000? That's one of those ones that I had put up playing around and forgot about it. Let me make sure. I don't want to sell any of this. So I'm taking that down, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys the next time, baby. Peace out.